Hey everybody, it's Kenny Lane.
Hey, it's Don.
Welcome back to the channel.
Hey.
Okay, so today we have a very special treat. We don't get this very often. So we have surf and turf burritos from Colimas. It is a burrito taco shop in San Diego. A friend of ours recently made a trip. Very recent since the shrimp is still fresh, and brought us back some burritos as we would if we were there.
Yeah, you've probably heard us mention it a few times in a few other videos. If not, go back and watch some of the previous videos. You'll hear that we've mentioned it. Yeah, we really like our Colimas. Yeah.
So, as you could probably tell from the thumbnail, that is the size of one of the burritos. We have it cut in half here, and we have this other one back here. Just to show everyone like how big it is. I mean, you saw the thumbnail. It's huge burrito.
Yeah, and you know that we won't be able to finish this, so we did grab us a little bag of chips because I'll eat my half and he'll eat his half.
I've got queso ruffles and a Fanta.
And I did the Doritos nacho cheese, so got me a little tea here from Starbucks to sip on.
A fancy tea. So let's just get into it.
Yeah, I mean, hey guys, just take a look at this. Doesn't that look good? It has, of course, shrimp and carne asada steak, and then all your other burrito fixings.
So if you're ever in San Diego, look them up. They're delicious. They have really good sauces there. They have great nachos. I mean, they have a lot of stuff, and like their what do you say? Like burrito list. Pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of options to choose from. I remember like the first few times that we went. So we had friends that had moved to San Diego, and that's what took us to San Diego so often. And this was one of the places that they showed us. And when we finally found the surf and turf, I remember it was like several visits.
Yeah.
Before we actually found the surf and turf, and that's what we ended up getting after that. Good chip. But this,
So good.
this is the star of the show.
Oh, but it's so funny because we got in the habit of when we'd go visit, we'd always swing by and get ourselves 2 burritos before going to the airport. And then while we got on the plane, as soon as we got up in the air, we'd always pull out one of them, half it, just like we did today, and everybody in the plane would be popping their head up just like groundhogs, just like, who's eating what? We smell this. It was so funny. They were hating us. Oh, see, you did put a napkin up for your chips. I probably should do the same.
It's been a minute since we've had one of these.
Yeah, it has been. Oh, and it does not disappoint. It is good. You know, a lot of places after the pandemic, their food just seems to be different. I don't know if they're cutting back or changing the recipe, or they just forgot because of the time. But no, these are just as good. Chips were a good idea.
So we usually don't keep chips in the house.
No.
We don't keep a whole lot of, I don't want to say junk because I don't really think they're completely junk, but we just don't keep a lot of chips or candy or anything like that. So we want to make sure we stopped and got chips just because I feel like I needed a little something more, even though the burrito's delicious, don't get me wrong. I really wanted a chip.
The carne asada is really, really flavorful today. Either that, it's just been so long since I've had one that it's just really standing out. When it's got rice and guacamole, cheese. Does it have sour cream? I can't tell.
Mine does not look to have sour cream. Just guac.
And we've had some other Southern California style burrito taco places open up here in Dallas. And of course we go and we try them just to see if they measure up, and they're close, but not quite. I mean, SoCal Mexican food is just slightly different from Tex-Mex. They each have their own kind of distinctive flavors.
Fanta's really good.
Would you get strawberry?
Yeah.
It's either that or watermelon, right?
Yeah. I do love me some watermelon. Or, I'm a huge fan of grape flavored pretty much anything. I don't know what it is with the grape, but I love it.
The little one over here is trying to see if she can sneak some. Only if we drop some of this.
And I know some people like to go back and forth between SoCal Mexican food and Tex-Mex. I really don't even think you can even try to argue the two. They're just completely different. They are each what they are.
Yeah. But I've tried Mexican food like in Washington State and New York City, and the Mexican food there does not even compare. To me, it doesn't have, I guess, all the spices and the flavors that Tex-Mex or SoCal has. It's a little more bland.
Well, true Mexican food doesn't have the same flavor.
Right. Yeah.
But we were in New York City a few months ago, and I had found a little taco shop on a YouTube video. Go figure that, right? And it was called Los Tacos Number 1. And it was, I don't know, a couple of blocks off of Times Square.
Yeah.
And it was pretty much like right across the street from the Harry Potter play. There's always a line at the place. Now, it's a taco shop, and coming from, being from Texas, you'd be like, man, why the hell would you fly to New York City to go eat some tacos? Well, let me just tell you that they were some damn good tacos. If you end up in New York City, check them out.
I mean, they weren't Tex-Mex and they weren't SoCal, but oh, they were tasty.
They had great flavor to them.
Yes, they did. So every one of our friends that tell us they're going to New York, we tell them, you gotta stop there.
Mm-hmm. They were so good. I think we got
2 tacos each?
We tried to taste most of the menu, and I don't remember them having a huge menu either.
No.
Almost like In-N-Out Burger. Small menu. But we got beef taco, a chicken taco, a quesadilla, and there was something else.
Yeah, I don't remember. I just know it was really
Tostada. Delish. It was, our hotel that we were staying at that time was, I don't know, a couple blocks down the road. New York City block. So it was really quick to get back to the hotel and eat. The dining area for that restaurant was packed. I mean, it's not one of those places where you go and you sit and you bullshit and you just take your time. They're so busy, it's like, hey, eat, go, And usually people are headed off to a play or, headed off somewhere anyway. But keep on my mind, it's really good. They had this really good green salsa. Oh man. If you're looking for any reason to go to New York City, make that one of them.
Well, New York City has a lot of reasons to visit, so. I would say right now it's because they're slightly cooler than we are, but with the amount of humidity they have, it probably is not going to feel that way. We're still hitting the triple digits here. Crazy, crazy.
Yeah. It's stay inside weather.
Well, I'm glad we decided to just eat half of this for right now and save the other half for later.
I mean, there was a time we could take down the whole burrito in the one sitting.
Yeah, once upon a time. +60 pounds ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't eat like this all the time. We eat like this for you guys. Right?
Right.
So I'd be curious if SoCal's your favorite or Tex-Mex is your favorite. Now, the survey may not be too honest, since a lot of our subscribers and viewers are from Texas, but
Well, I mean, I like SoCal Mexican food. I mean, now if you ask me which one I would prefer, probably Tex-Mex, because the flavors are a little more loud. They're a little more bold. But I mean, I love the carne asada from Southern California.
Yep. But let us know. Let us know. It'd be interesting to see. And we love reading those comments. When we can get one. I know it takes a little time to go in there and type something out, but we do get tickled and we get excited when we see one.
I can't get a subscriber to save my life.
Yeah. I do hope you liked our last video where we celebrated our 100th subscriber. Thank you. And if you aren't a subscriber,
Go ahead, hit the button, man. Hit the
yeah,
button.
because we're gonna celebrate once we hit 150. Or did we decide on 200?
We'll probably do it at 150.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
You starting to get full?
Yeah.
I'm gonna work at trying to finish this off, and then the chips.
It's the Fanta that filled me up.
Okay, so. Very good. We'll have to put the link to the place, their webpage, in the description.
For Colimas?
Yeah, so then people can check it out.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna. I'll take a couple more bites, but I'm done, man. I'm gonna need a nap after this for sure. I mean, isn't that what Cubs do? Eat and sleep, eat and sleep. I qualify.
I've done my damage.
These queso chips, though, I really do like these. I know this flavor's been out a while. I just don't get them very often.
It's because we don't do a lot of chips, really. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. Y'all, with that, we're going to cut the video off. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for talking your friends into subscribing and sending them the links to our videos. Bye, y'all.
See you next time.